Okay, this is the first of our anion tests. I'm going to test for carbonates. So in the test tube here, I've got a carbonate. I've got calcium carbonate, but it could be any carbonate. It doesn't matter. All carbonates will do this. So the first thing is, if you add hydrochloric acid, the obvious thing you will see, it fizzes. So that's one thing. The second thing then, that gas is actually carbon dioxide. So what we have to do is prove it. So to do that, we take lime water and we collect the gas which is being produced and we pass it into the lime water, and if it's carbon dioxide, the lime water will go milky. And as you can see here now, the lime water is beginning to go milky, showing that we've got carbon dioxide. Now, with the anion test, you get 1 mark for saying what you do. So you add dilute acid to your test substance. Second mark is for your observation. A gas is produced. But with the carbonate test, because we need to prove it's carbon dioxide, there's a third mark here, and that's for the fact that we have to identify the carbon dioxide using lime water. In testing for a sulfate, we make a solution, and this will test for soluble sulfates. What we need to add to it then, first of all, is a little hydrochloric acid, and then we add to that barium chloride solution. Now, barium chloride, if you add to it, you can see that you get this white precipitate. This white precipitate is barium sulfate, and every sulfate will do this. So if I use a little bit of copper sulfate to show you again, there, and add barium chloride, so you will get this white precipitate. Now, precipitate is a solid. We leave that will fall to the bottom. Now, only sulfates will form a precipitate with barium chloride and hydrochloric acid. So that's why it's the test for sulfates. Okay, the last anion is the halides. Now, halides, chloride, bromide, iodide. Now, the test is the same, but we get a different colour result. So that's how we tell one from the other. So, first of all, first one I'm going to use, this is chloride. So, I add to my chloride a little nitric acid. To that, I add then silver nitrate solution. As you can see in my silver nitrate, I get a white precipitate. Now, the middle one now is a bromide. So again, I add a little nitric acid, and then I add silver nitrate solution again. And again, I get a precipitate, but as you can see, this is a cream precipitate, not a white one. Now, if I do an iodide last of all, my little bit of nitric acid, and then my silver nitrate solution. And here you can see this is much more yellow, so that's how we tell them. Chloride gives you a white precipitate of silver chloride. Bromide gives you a cream precipitate of silver bromide, and iodine gives you a yellow, pale yellow precipitate of silver iodide. So that is all the tests that we need to be able to do. So